300 meters from the open ocean, a pack of Galapagos sea lions, Xalaphus wallabiaki, charges through crystal clear water toward an unsuspecting school of amberstripe scad. These endemic marine mammals, found only in the Galapagos archipelago, have abandoned their typical solitary hunting instincts for something far more deadly. What you're witnessing is pure coordinated ambush, and the trap has already been set. Hidden within the jagged volcanic coastline of the Galapagos lies the perfect natural trap. This rocky cove, carved by ancient lava flows, features a deceptively narrow entrance that funnels directly into a sheltered basin. For amberstripe scad, specifically Decapterus muroadsi, the jackfish species that call these waters home, this inlet appears to offer safety and abundant food. Schools of silver-scaled fish glide through the entrance, drawn by the promise of shelter and rich feeding grounds. They swim deeper into the cove, completely unaware that they've just entered a kill zone designed by millions of years of volcanic activity. The architects of this ambush are experienced female sea lions, mothers with hungry pups waiting back at the colony. These matriarchs possess decades of knowledge about tidal patterns, fish behavior, and the exact geography of their hunting grounds. Their expertise has been earned through countless successful hunts. 6 to 10 females form what researchers call core hunter groups. This cooperation contradicts everything we know about typical sea lion behavior. They're naturally solitary predators. But the energy demands of feeding growing pups require extraordinary measures, and these females have developed an extraordinary solution. Success depends entirely on timing. High tide floods the cove with deep water, creating a highway that draws massive schools of jackfish inside. The sea lions position themselves strategically, waiting for the critical moment when physics becomes their weapon. As the tide retreats, the cove's entrance transforms from an open highway into a shallow bottleneck. The same geological features that attracted the fish now trap them. Water depth drops from several meters to less than 1, making escape over the rocky entrance nearly impossible for the panicked school. The attack is a well-planned team effort. First, the main females create a wall with their bodies to block the exit of a small bay. Then, the rest of the group chases fish from the open water into the bay, pushing them straight towards the waiting blockers. This teamwork allows them to trap schools of fish by herding them over long distances. The jackfish attempt their primary defense, tight schooling formations that normally confuse predators in open water. But confined within the cove's rocky walls, this strategy backfires. Their protective ball becomes a concentrated target as sea lions attack from multiple angles simultaneously. Every movement coordinates through precise body positioning and underwater vocalizations. Barks and clicks slice through the water, directing traffic in this aquatic battlefield. Some sea lions blow streams of bubbles, creating walls of confusion that disorient the already panicked fish. A technique that mirrors humpback whale hunting strategies. Researchers observe no distinct role specialization among core hunters, but rather complementary actions that drive the fish through unknown communication mechanisms. The fish's lateral line systems, organs that detect water pressure changes, fire constant danger signals. Threats approach from every direction as their escape routes vanish one by one. The protective bait ball formation that normally saves their lives becomes a swirling prison of terror. Desperate fish launch themselves above the water surface in futile escape attempts, only to crash back into the churning mass below. Others race toward gaps in the sea lion barrier, but the predator's positioning leaves no opening. Exhaustion sets in within minutes, and with it comes the inevitable outcome. When the final barriers collapse, the feeding begins. The sea lions don't compete for individual fish. There's no need. Each hunter can capture up to 30 fish per round, and successful sessions include up to 15 separate rounds of herding and feeding. This abundance prevents conflict between core hunters and even allows opportunistic colony members to join late and still receive their share. The cooperative strategy has created such wealth that sharing becomes effortless, extending benefits far beyond the original hunting party. Above the aquatic chaos, Galapagos brown pelicans circle with practiced patience. These aerial observers contribute nothing to the hunt, but have learned to read its signs perfectly. When sea lions drive panicked fish to the surface, the pelicans strike with spectacular plunge dives. Their expandable throat pouches balloon into living fishing nets, capable of holding more fish than their stomachs can contain. Within seconds, they scoop dozens of fish from the surface chaos. The pelicans benefit enormously while having zero impact on the sea lion's success. A textbook example of commensalism. This behavior exists nowhere else on Earth. The unique combination of Galapagos volcanic geography and evolutionary isolation has allowed this complex social hunting strategy to develop and pass between generations. While other marine predators use environmental features, orcas washing seals from ice, dolphins using sponges as tools, this tidal cove exploitation belongs exclusively to Galapagos sea lions. Climate change threatens this perfectly adapted strategy. Rising sea levels could flood the shallow barriers that make these coves effective traps. Changing ocean temperatures alter jackfish distribution patterns, potentially forcing these master hunters to adapt again or lose their evolutionary advantage entirely. Young sea lions learn these complex techniques through careful observation and gradual participation. They begin as spectators, watching from safe distances as their mothers and aunts execute these intricate maneuvers with deadly precision. Slowly, juveniles take on minor roles, serving as backup barriers or attempting their first clumsy herding runs. Each hunt builds their skills, deepens their understanding, and grows their confidence. This social learning system ensures the technique survives and evolves with each generation. Documenting this rare behavior challenges researchers and filmmakers with remote locations, unpredictable timing, and the absolute necessity of avoiding disturbance. Specialized equipment, bubble-free rebreathers, long-range underwater cameras, and advanced lighting systems makes capture possible without interference. The resulting footage, featured in productions like Blue Planet 2, advances scientific understanding while inspiring public support for conservation in one of the world's most pristine marine ecosystems. Each frame captured represents weeks of patient observation and technical expertise. This hunting strategy reveals the intricate relationships defining the Galapagos marine ecosystem. Sea lion success supports their own populations while creating feeding opportunities for pelicans and influencing fish behavior patterns across the entire region. The delicate balance between predator and prey has evolved over millions of years. Each successful hunt provides more than food. It supplies the energy necessary for reproduction, pup rearing, and maintaining complex social structures. Well-fed females produce healthier offspring with higher survival rates, ensuring these remarkable techniques continue evolving and adapting. In the hidden coves of the Galapagos, we witness evolution's ingenuity. A perfect marriage of geology, biology, and social development that transforms ordinary predators into tactical masterminds. These Galapagos sea lions possess streamlined bodies for speed, powerful flippers for precise maneuvering, and highly sensitive whiskers that can detect the hydrodynamic trails of fleeing fish even in murky water. The next time you encounter a sea lion, remember, you're observing a creature capable of military-level tactical thinking, sophisticated communication, and social cooperation that rivals our own species. In Galapagos waters, evolution has written one of its most compelling chapters, and scientists continue discovering new details about this remarkable behavior. But here's a question for you. If climate change continues to alter ocean temperatures and tidal patterns in the Galapagos, forcing these master hunters to abandon their perfectly evolved strategy, what other cooperative behaviors might they develop to survive? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Nature's adaptability often exceeds our wildest predictions.